Okay. Time for the verification. Refresh the web page. Mute. Can I hear myself? Yep. Okay. So yeah, the game's coming back. Zenless. Because I kind of made a silent little agreement with myself that if I couldn't pull the new character, why do I always look distressed when I try to keep my eyes wide open with this one? Um, yeah, you know, Caesar. I might just give up because it's like, fuck it. I'm getting a touch bored, but this character interests me actually. The Sons of Caledon visuals interests me. And also some of the backstory. Um, but yeah. Sorry, I was trying to read the fancy font on the launcher where it says Tour de Inferno, and I think the in-universe language, and then Caledon, which makes me think we may at a later date get story from another point of view, but I doubt it. Yeah, she's level 50. I've unlocked the ability to get level 60. I'm not pulling anything more that requires polychrome because I need to save up for Bernice because I want Bernice as well because Fire Anomaly and the whole shtick of I seem to have every anomaly type there is. So yeah, or yeah, every anomaly because I got Piper, I've got Jane, I've got Grace. I don't know how I'm struggling to remember her name because she's this month's visual now. There is a touch of scuff that will be coming up here shortly. Let me flip to here. And that is, besides the whole how Koyo games work with OBS, a period, and ignore allowing my inputs, you know, my hotkeys out. I forgot to prep completely. So yeah. Um, I do have a shield type W engine on her, but it's not fully leveled up because shield is not one I've really bothered with till Seth, and it's like, ugh. I have already done my dailies because I just want to dive into the story and hit the ground running. Um, there we go. There we go. What? Yeah. I have her. I'm not demonstrating a small hitch in her animation that I've noticed. Because yeah. Though when I go to talk this, you'll see how they handled it, if you haven't. Being a different character than whoever you've chosen and talking to someone. Need a drink of water? Wow, okay. Okay, my brightness being up, but they're about to match, so I can't say, oh, the color's different. A little small differences, but that is the TV. The A is more bluish green on the input there, on the TV than it is my computer. The height difference is what I went WoW to, just to show those who don't know. Yeah. In certain places like random play, it will force you to whatever one you chose, which I think is the one denoted with a star. Because yeah, I chose her. You get a hint there, but Yeah, that's how it does it. Are you geared up for the Tour de Inferno? Not really, but... Alright, let's rest up for the Tour de Inferno. Finally, the day of the Tour de Inferno arrives. Caesar and the crew are already on the move for the kickoff. Well, let's link up with the HDD and get EOS started. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. They require them to be higher level. How do I exit trial mode?
I only handle technical matters.
As well, doesn't show her. I do have her.
Come on.
Me.
So sleepy.
Oh, I'm forced to use her. Got it. Or first to use these two. There we go. Turn off trial mode.
Wanna a good day?
We fighting?
60 is unlocked. I don't have enough to level it up beyond 50, so just stuck with that for now.
Let's take a break.
60 is also unlocked with her. I meant to put her.
Remember to buckle up.
I only.
To what do I owe the
I have
pleasure?
changed polls on this for the red meat. Theirs. It's no longer trying to get more of the shark. Old Oilfield District, Tour de Inferno, starting point.
Nervous. Do what you're good at, Proxy, and leave the rest to us.
What's that thing flying around? Good question. Eyes wide open and take a gander at this, folks. To give everyone a front row seat to this grand event, every Tour de Inferno is filmed by drones. And this year, there's only an unprecedented 10-minute broadcast delay inside and outside the hollow.
Sorry, I'm quite thirsty.
Chit-chat. Let's introduce this year's factions. Defending, we got the Vanquishers, Pompey, Lucius, and Mars. Challenging, we have the Sons of Paladon, Caesar, Lucy, and Lighter.
I know I'm gonna end up getting lighter, most definitely. Because if they do it like they did with Jane, there's gonna be a pack-in with lighter. I think you can now get him normally, I don't know.
Simple. Charge into
But I got him in that
Reach
pack-in.
Cinder Lake and use the Spark Stone to blow up those pesky aether crystals. Whoever completes the ritual first will be crowned Overlord.
Overlord. The finals have been a long time coming. The showdown's gonna be a blast.
I don't know if I'm in a bad place for this game. I guess I kind of am, Black and Fi, if you're into that. But, that's just for now.
Quite confident, little girl. Do your best and try not to bore me.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Be careful, everyone. We're about to enter the hollow.
Cinder Glow Lake, here we come.
Is this where I get to experience the whole cheese driving sequence that I'm kind of tiny bit terrified about? Yep. Oh, piss. Drag left to move, left and right. Hold the flamey button to consume fuel and accelerate. While accelerating, you can safely push through obstacles on the road. Okay, I was about to say, I'm guessing like little rocky crags. Rocky crags, Jesus. And press the dodge button. The dodge, using dodge allows you to avoid obstacles on the road and safely push through. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
Alright, we're in the hollow.
Everyone, follow this path down into the depths of the hollow. I'll monitor this route in real time.
Obstacles detected on the road ahead.
Piece of cake.
Warning.
Ow,
Dangerous
wrong one.
buildings above the road ahead.
Rush past them.
I fucked up.
You okay?
Not at all. My hair is full of sand.
That's what you get for being so slow.
There are more and more ether crystals around.
Ether concentration levels are up too. Be careful, everyone.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Here's a huge building over there.
Probably an oil refinery, right? Big Daddy told me this place used to be incredible. Oh, that was close.
Watch where you're going.
Okay, that's fuel. I didn't figure out what those were because it didn't tell us. The silence is I am focusing.
Warning. Fire detected on the road ahead.
I hit the wrong button. Yeah, it happens.
Warning. Dangerous buildings above the road ahead.
Okay. Wrong one. And again.
That was a tough crack.
Really? Was that all you got?
Just focus on your driving, okay? Watch out. It's getting more narrow up ahead.
That wasn't me.
See?
What's that sound? The ground's shaking. Everyone,
I think I controlled that little slide bit, but hit A. I dyslexiaed buttons a few times. Some moments later.
Proxy! Proxy! Wake up! Are you okay? Dang, that was quite an impact. Is your bang boo alright?
I'm fine. What about the others?
I don't know. Lucy and Lighter are missing. It's just you and me. When the boulder fell, the ground gave way and collapsed, forming a massive hole. And when I woke up, we were here.
Master, due to the spatial distortion caused by the severe tremors, you have deviated from the planned route, recalculating your position. Additionally, before the rockfall, a significant release of energy was detected coming from both sides of the road. Please proceed with caution.
Bombs.
A significant release of energy. An explosion?
Okay, yeah, I'm in a bad spot. No. That. And now I have it so it doesn't mute the audio when I click off.
There were old oil facilities on that path. Did the
Wait, where's
explosion
my...
come from there?
Yeah.
What's this? When we fell in here, I got covered in this glittery dust.
Dust? Now that you Wait, isn't this stuff the ether powder left behind after a pure ether explosive goes off?
Belle, what did you just say? But the Outer Ring doesn't have advanced ether technology, and the city wouldn't sell such dangerous tech to the Outer Ring. So how...
Since we found this stuff, it proves it wasn't an accident. Someone sabotaged us.
What? Who did this? Couldn't be
Mars.
Vanquishers, could it? But when we were at the starting line, Pompey told me to give it my all and give him a proper challenge. He seemed eager to compete.
It's not him.
How could he stoop so low?
Caesar, although we can't jump to conclusions, with an incident as serious as this, there's no way today's race can continue as planned. The drone should have gotten it all on camera. Bernice is watching the race. We have to tell her the truth and get her to call it off.
Understood, second assistant. Connecting you now.
Oh, hey, Proxy, it's you. What are you calling me for? Everything looks to be going smoothly in the Hollow, and we haven't encountered any battles so far.
Huh? Bernice, didn't you see what just happened?
What? Did something happen?
10-minute delay.
Belle, something's wrong. Very says the footage being broadcast has been tampered with. It's not just ours. Even the footage of the Overlord is fake. The footage from both sides has been swapped out. I don't think this is just about stopping us from winning the Tour d'Inferno.
Yeah. Their actions suggest they aren't worried about getting exposed later. And there's ether explosives appearing where they shouldn't be in the Outer Ring. Could they be targeting Cinder Lake?
Are you saying Cinder Lake might be in danger?
Yes, I think Belle's guess makes sense.
Caesar, you're the leader of the Sons of Caledon and our client. So what's the plan?
No, I did not intentionally put my hair over
Try
the
to get
alert.
out of the Hollow right now
That
and tell
general
everyone
zone.
about what happened.
Or,
Or
there we go. Click.
You're stating the obvious, Proxy. We're heading to Cinder Lake. We can't just sit back and watch. As long as we can protect Cinder Lake, we'll figure the rest out.
understood, Caesar. Phaethon will respect and follow your decision. Wait. What are you all talking about? It sounds...
Don't worry, Bernice. I'll explain everything to you later.
They're like right next to each other. Do they really need the line there?
You two should get going. You've got to regroup with Leiter and Lucy.
A couple minutes later, you and Caesar manage to return to the surface. Her bike is severely damaged. I do believe it makes sense.
We don't have much time.
Signals detected in the area ahead.
There's no end to these things!
Lucy's boys. Let's hurry. Take a pull. Take a break, Piper. I have arrived.
Caesar and the Proxy! Seriously? What took...
Are you guys all right?
Boss, don't worry. We're fine. But the collapse just now was not normal. Seems like it was caused by ether explosives.
Clearly he's smart. Or it's Lucy that's smart.
That's the conclusion we came to, too. Looks like someone is trying to harm Cinder Lake. We have to get there.
Wait! If you're going to Cinder Lake, you need a bike.
Note, I've already detected the coordinates of 3 motorbikes.
That's great news. One step further.
Pump your brakes, boss.
Buckle up. Now we're talking. Good one. Not even close. There's more to battle.
Are.
Just glory. Victory is in sight.
I did the wrong order. I'm thinking getting lighter may be a good idea,
Fear nothing.
because he seems to try and pair up with Caesar a lot. He's doing assists, kind of like Xingyi did with the Zhuyan mission. Before Xingyi was introduced, when Zhuyan was first.
Biosignals detected nearby.
Let's go take a look.
Soon after, Caesar and the others quickly approach the figure.
Moors. That's weird.
Boss, that guy just now was holding a pair of binoculars. He seemed to be looking at something at the foot of the mountain. He's where the explosion.
At this moment, Moore's communicator.
Moors, what's your status? Have you seen the Sons of Caledon? Where have they gone to?
Reporting in, boss. I've been monitoring their route as instructed.
Not Moore's, the other one.
I still haven't seen any sign of them yet.
Still haven't seen them. Those young'uns know how to handle themselves. Now that they're facing some real trouble, they can't take it.
Boss?
Moors, of course the Overlord is fine. Didn't you see him cut down those ethereals just now with a single slash?
Lucius, enough trying to suck up to me. After all these years with me, you still haven't gotten over those bad habits of yours. Turning tail and running at the first sign of danger, and underestimating your enemies when victory's within reach. As a biker and second in command of the Vanquishers, you aren't fit to lead with that attitude.
Boss, I get what you're saying. I've always been slow to learn. If it wasn't for you, I would never have even seen the shadow of Cinder Lake.
Enough. In the past, you would have fled at the mention of the Tour d'Inferno. But now you've insisted on coming along. That counts as progress. Moors, keep an eye on the Sons of Caledon. We aren't far.
Not good. The Vanquishers are...
But by the sounds of it, Pompey knew nothing about the explosion.
Is it just me, or does something feel off about that Moors guy? The explosion at the foot of the mountain just now caused a huge landslide. You can see the rising smoke and dust from here, even without binoculars.
Roxy, you're onto something. Seeing something like that would usually cause alarm. Even if Moors was sent to spy on us. It's still weird that he didn't even mention this to the Overlord.
Hey, Caesar, pipe down!
Huh? Who's there?
Moors, time to surrender.
Not gonna happen. Tremble before
One step further!
I do need to go back through for training. There's one move I don't remember how to do.
Victory's mine!
You left, boy.
finally.
This isn't good. He's trying to get away.
Bastard.
Morse, you coward!
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Morse must have had something to do with the explosion back there.
Talking?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us. Not even close!
Yes, I'm still very much so in the thought of using Jane. For those maybe viewing and questioning.
Strike zone. And the winner is me. Let me take the wheel, Caesar. That's it. Out of my way.
Cinderglow Lake, toward the Inferno finish
Sons
line.
of Caledon talked a big game about having a showdown, but this has been
Boss, you might have a soft spot for that Caesar, but it's their own fault for being so used.
But dull can be. At least we won't have to worry about Cinder Lake for a few years.
Why does Cinder look like
What's with all these ether crystals coming out of nowhere?
The ether aggregation catalyst can accelerate the crystallization of free-floating ether particles. This is tech developed by City Enterprises to increase ether production, and it works wonders in the unique environment of Cinder Lake.
Of course.
Lucius, do you mean you?
That's right, Pompeii. I've replaced your spark stone. Cinder Lake. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot to mention. When using this catalyst, the nearby ether concentration will skyrocket. Especially for those with a weak aptitude for ether. It will have serious consequences.
Lucius, how dare you? You won't get away with this!
How dare you give me another scar? You monster! Despite being so corrupted, you still have this much strength!
To think I ever had such high hopes for you. I was blind! Do you understand the impact of colluding with the city's ether companies? What it'll do to this place?
Did you really think we all shared your old-fashioned ideals of freedom and morality, boss? The weak and the worthless have no place in this age. With the power of ether, I will establish a new order in this leaderless outer ring. A kingdom completely under my control!
What is it? Boss, we found the Sons of Caledon.
What? All those explosives didn't take them out? We have to retreat for now. Seeing Cinder Lake snuffed out would have been a 90, but now it's down to a 60. Sorry, boss. Time to say goodbye. At least you'll be out of your misery. Wait a minute. I just remembered. Weren't you disappointed you couldn't face the Sons of Caledon in a final showdown?
Meanwhile.
Warning. A significant increase in ether concentration near Cinderglow Lake has been detected.
What? What's going on?
There aren't any cameras near Cinder Lake, so we can't be sure. But it's definitely not a good sign.
Damn. Does that mean we're too late?
No matter what, Lucy. We have to get there as fast as we can. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The fissure took them to a place not too far away. Come with me.
Harry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking? Rising ether concentration levels detected. I have also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it. Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead. Load up and roll out. I'll handle that.
I won't budge.
Thank goodness my old buddy's still good to go. Lucy, later, how are your eyes holding up? The wheels are a bit wonky, but they're hanging on there. Mine's good to go. Let's roll out. Some moments later.
We're almost there. Cinder Lake is just ahead. Caesar, that's...
Oh man! Hang in there!
The corruption is too severe.
Caesar! Something's wrong with Cinder Lake! There are ether crystals everywhere! What on earth happened here?
It's Lucius. He betrayed me.
So did Morris.
You out now. We can deal with the rest
There's
later.
no time. Caesar, listen. You must protect Cinder Lake.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh god, he's gonna morph with his motorcycle, isn't he? This again. Okay, that's kind of sick looking, but also, seriously. Fuck.
He's completely turned into an ethereal.
He's the one conspiring with the Ether Corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake.
That's right. The ordinance now.
Nice.
Do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
God damn it, wrong one again. There's a way that almost guarantees I get. There we go. Involves Lucy a lot of the time.
Now we're talking. We gotta charge right through.
There's more to battle.
Okay.
Glory! Not even close.
Pump your brakes, boss. Nearly said you fired up. Turn that sound.
That's all you got.
There we go. Phase 2.
His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up. Are you guys okay?
Don't worry about us. Just think about winning. The only way for the Overlord to rest in peace.
Understood.
Phase 2 of this phase.
Weaklings! Take cover!
Yes, I'm still using some of Jane's fighting strategies. Because it's kind of hard ingrained.
That's all you've got! Let's roll!
Oh, wrong one. I accidentally hit the bumper before I hit. And there's a meter I love now. Wrong one. There we go. Oh, it's not quite what I thought it was. Okay. There we go. I think that orange little curve shape. Nope, it's full.
Now we're talking. Watch and learn.
Load up and pull out.
That's all you've got.
Oh. Phase 2 done. There's probably gonna be a phase 3. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm here. I'm fine.
We finally did it.
But Cinder Lake, in a few minutes, it'll be completely extinguished.
How ironic. Even with the Sparkstone, it's too far away. There's nothing we can do.
Without oil, what does Lucius plan to do with the old oil field?
Unless a miracle happens.
Huh?
I'll get the Sparkstone there.
What?
Why is it I always end up picking a dead character? Or when doomed to die?
You're right, Lucy. Even without oil, we can still make a living somewhere else. But what about the people who don't have a choice? I'm sorry, but this is what I have to do.
But
Don't look at me like that, because I'll start to feel afraid.
Oh no.
Wait, there's an abnormal spatial fluctuation nearby. It's like something is coming our way.
It's not over yet. Where is it?
Oh, that's evil.
Yo, we meet again.
Days later.
Belle, everything's packed. We're ready to head back home.
Fuck. Goddamn.
Proxy! Good thing you haven't left. I almost missed seeing you off.
So does that make her the Overlord now?
Caesar, I told you. You shouldn't have rushed over here. With everything that's happened in the old oil field, you need to be there to keep things under wraps.
I told you I'm just the acting overlord. That day, even though Pompey threw in the Sparkstone that was replaced by Lucius, he was the first one to reach the finish line. The overlord title should be his.
Caesar, speaking of Lucius, any news on his whereabouts?
Nothing yet. We haven't found his man Moores either. That no-good snake. We sent Bernice and Piper to cut him off, but he got away. Looking through the stuff he left behind, we found evidence that he was colluding with an ether corporation in the city, combined with EOS's recordings that day. The old oil field bikers are well aware of what he did. Proxy, I didn't get to thank you after leaving the Hollow. We saved Cinder Lake thanks to you.
Couldn't have done it without you, Caesar. When Cinder Lake was about to go out, I almost gave up hope. All I could do was watch as you rode away, getting further and further from us.
Hey, don't get emotional on me. I was saved by the fissure hidden under the vent. Isn't it crazy how that went down?
A friend who's an expert on this said that due to the complex air currents around the fissure, ether particles are unable to stabilize, preventing it from being sealed off. Due to the balance between the natural gas and the ether particles, the fissure won't be moving anywhere. It's probably been there for decades.
Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly. When the first Overlord reached the lake, maybe that's where he jumped in too.
Who'd have thought the legend of the first Overlord was true? Well, this was an unexpected discovery.
People back then didn't know about the fissure, and the first Overlord probably forgot what happened to him. So that's where the divine intervention part of the legend came from.
True, but isn't the existence of a fissure right in the middle of Cinder Lake already pretty divine intervention-y?
Do you remember what happened after you fell into the fissure?
Parts of it, but it's hazy. I thought I was done for. In the darkness, I thought I would lose consciousness pretty quickly. But I could feel every part of the overwhelming pressure as I passed through the fissure. Then, I saw a light in the darkness and instinctively pulled back on the throttle and sped towards it. Next thing, I came out right on top of you all.
It was unbelievable. After you said, "We meet again," the next thing out of your mouth was, "Lucy, if I die, the Sons of Caledon are yours."
She's always had her eye on taking over as the leader of the Sons of Caledon. And in that moment, I suddenly realized that I'd never made that clear before. I thought she'd be relieved, but that lunatic jumped up, shouted, "I don't want your leftovers!" and straight up slapped me in the face.
That was intense. Lighter and I were completely stunned.
My face was even swollen the next day. You guys all had a good laugh about it. But this time, I I really worried you all. Since you're heading back to the city, let me give you something as a memento.
Craft made from grass and blaze wood. For the residents of the old oil field district, it's also an important decoration for the Tour de Inferno. Center ring bears a unique image. It likely holds some significance. I think I read this before.
Oh, it's a sun flint.
Yeah, all of the Sons of Caledon chipped in. It's a shame I didn't have time to help with the weaving. I just drew the design in the middle.
It means a lot. I love it.
You're always welcome in the Outer Ring, Proxy. May you rise from the ashes.
Daddy heard about what happened with the Tour de Inferno, and I'm guessing it came over to help me hold down the fort. He's eager to meet you two. Got anything else on your mind? Not just yet. We're able to chat. Don't worry. I'll give you a heads up once he's ready to talk. Big Daddy said we'll be in for a rough patch. While the oil's flowing smoothly, the vanquishers might go a bit wild with old man Pompey gone. We've got to stay sharp. Plus, I know I'm not exactly cut out to be the Overlord. Man Pompey has sealed the deal with other districts. I won't let his efforts go to waste. No clue who this is. Oh, that chick. Excuse me. There's Lucy, there's Lighter. Trying to figure out who the... Can't talk. Oh, there we go. Let's talk to Lighter. Recognize the boss as Overlord on the surface, but there's going to be some who aren't willing to accept it. If they decide to kick up a fuss, I'll be there to teach them how to keep their trap shut. But of course, don't tell the boss about that. Responsibilities of being Overlord is already making her lose enough sleep as it is. Plus, recently I've been thinking it wouldn't be too bad to just stay with the Sons of Caledon as a biker. Oh. How long ago? About a minute. Rawr. Okay. Alright, back to this. Plus, recently I've been thinking a boss is truly a leader worth following. Nothing like how I was back then. It's nothing. I don't know how it's together. You probably already noticed, but his combat skills aren't something just anyone can master. Say he's practically born for battle. Looks like my bro's been doing a good job of hiding his edges. Perhaps to him, he's already got the life of his dreams. I'm also looking for a big red pig, which doesn't sound right, I realize, but yeah. That's technically what Big Boss, not Caesar, is. She's a big, like, who the fuck? Sorry. Outfit looks a bit fancy, that's all. Oh, because I'm in a story sequence, I can't play as. What's her face? Oh, there's Piper. Yeah, I'm in a story sequence I can't play as. Caesar. Are you heading back to the city, Proxy? Thanks for all your work these days. Hope we'll work together again soon. I see. I've been on the road, delivering messages and all. Mentioned during Tour de Inferno and Pompegon. I need to clear the air before anyone starts spreading rumors. But Lucy ain't nearly as caring as you. She made me visit all the settlements and towns within a week. I'm exhausted. But you've only been away 3 days. Yeah, don't worry. I've handled it already. Little old me ain't the same clumsy girl from back in the day. I just want to come back in time to say goodbye in person. All the way back. We're friends, right? You bikers gotta bid a proper farewell. I'll be tied up for a bit. Caesar's all about honoring Pompeii and opening new routes ASAP. Looks like little old me will be hitting the road again. Retirement will have to wait, I suppose. In a few minutes, I will be taking a break. It'll take a few minutes. I don't have... Oh, that makes it way broke my neck. I don't have the music in the be right back screen anymore because it almost caused some issues. Hopefully that VOD actually aired when I... Okay. Yeah, it muted the audio there briefly for the whole 3-hour stream, so I was like, fuck, I need to get that fixed. Which, it's like, hey, it's fucking Kevin MacLeod. I think he's openly said, hey, credit me, you're good. But even their legal team, which is like, yeah, that doesn't fly here. Sorry, if the copyright holder says it's good, it's good. But hey, when the Young Guns need me, I'll be there. That's off to you. Oh, there he is. I go with the first one of this group. I know Piper's behind the truck. That I saw. Piper. Lucy. I was just talking to Piper, that's why that fuck up. Where you headed next? Backdoor camp at the freight station. You're curious about our camp, Proxy, so why not tag along? Oh, almost forgot. Stay here too long and your bang boo at home will worry. It's more your heart's near to Proxy, just as we are with the Outer Ring. Sure. Let's at the drink shop together. When I went with Caesar last time, they were putting food in the drinks. Or we're throwing a party to celebrate the Sons of Caledon taking the throne. Oh, we'll be. Don't forget to swing by. I think this means I also unlocked... I haven't quite unlocked it. That. Which is where you... If you don't already have her, you get Lucy. If you have her, you get a memory thing.
Did you come? Ready for combat.
This shit. You don't get it full, but you get one, which for me would fill in a second. I uninstalled and reinstalled. That's why the oh, you haven't done this symbol. Oh, they added a thunk as her bat hits the ground.
Good day, Proxy.
I wasn't looking at physics, I was just listening to noise right there. I'm low on money, as you can see from
I'll help you with
both upping her level. And that. God, that is cute. I'm not pulling for her weapon, because I have yet to do that with an S tier. The ones I have Or, oh. That they gave me. Random pull. Random pull. Random. Several randoms, obviously by the fact it's a 3-star. One random. Oh, I could have combined those. Do I? Wait. I do have an ST. That's for Lycon. That's his signature. Talk to... Yeah. The Thyron. Hello, sir. Hey, skip the formalities, kid. Just an old biker here. Glad to have some young blood around. Never saw this coming before the Tour de Inferno. Thought Caesar needed more life lessons before she'd really understand. Kids grow up fast, huh? I'd be happy if you're willing to chat with this old man, my young friend. You used to lead the Sons of Caledon? Yep, that's right. I'm retired now, just handling some business stuff. But at the moment, those kids could use a hand. It's not because they're lacking strength or smarts, but because they've got to deal with some real dim bulbs. Yep. To make things easier, I'll step in to clear the air a bit. You don't talk like the full outer ringer. Heh. Don't go tagging stereotypes on outer ringers, my friend. We're a mixed bag from all walks of life. But you're right about one thing, though. I'm not native of the Outer Ring. I'm from Eridu. However, I've accepted Outer Ring as my home since Hollow Zero swallowed Eridu. No worries, my young friend. I'm sure you've got your own stuff to handle. And then the one... I already asked her. I forgot she was right there. I didn't think to look to my left, okay? Left-handed, and I don't think to look to my left hand. Oh, Jesus. No. I don't know if there's any actual live viewers in chat seeing what I go, oh, Jesus, no shit about. Apparently I'm attracting just enough attention to get, buying bot things that I keep banning. Buying bot views. Oh, okay. Yeah, my oh shits is the random... I don't know if they show up, but it's like, oh, best viewers on, censored. And I just have to click ban. Oh, I've got to click back on the game. Or I won't do anything. I didn't think I only had like half an hour left in the actual story for Chapter 4. I was expecting it to be another 3 hours. Because I'm literally doing the tying it up now. And my wander off is, I set some barley tea up, and I gotta finish it, because I set up like almost 2 hours ago. Back to New Eridu, or back to my home. I'll go to New Eridu when the opportunity arises. After all, I'm the one handling business for the Sons of Caledon in the city. Plus, I need to pick up some clothes and makeup. I almost didn't stream today because I was like, eh. But I wanted to get this done since I didn't quit playing like I'd planned. Because I got Caesar. As for my home, my dad still hasn't given up looking for me. He's reported me missing to public security. Blasted wanted posters everywhere. Since he's so into this whole find me game, playing along with him could be fun, don't you think? How are you doing with Caesar? What? Did she complain to you? Still mad about that slap? Caesar's realized her slip-up. I couldn't care less about what that boar thinks, but for now, Sons of Caledon will put personal grudges aside. Caesar needs to solidify her position as the new overlord. God, I do not like the former elite's name. Big Daddy and I will bring her around. She'll adjust to her new role quickly. Lighter knows what to do if things get messy. We've got everything covered. Jesus. That's the final one. Let's go. I think so. Yeah, I've talked to Lighter. I've talked to Bernice. You start out talking to Caesar. Talk to the former leader, Piper, and now Lucy. And now Wise. Should we head out? Yes, this will cause. They take us near New Eridu, so we just need to focus on driving. Just realized part of my cursor was on screen. The car window seems like an endless scroll painting. With the car's movement and bumps, the desolation of the outer ring slowly turns into colors of New Eridu.
I can't see Caesar and the others in the rearview mirror anymore. That must mean we've almost left the outer ring.
It's nice of them to escort us all, or our adventure's coming to an end.
Cinder Lake is safe, and Caesar is the new overlord. Our outer ring adventure has finally come to a successful end.
It feels like Cinder Lake was just about to go out, and now we're driving home listening to music. It seems almost like a dream.
What's wrong, Wise? You sound a little emotional.
Although we could only prove the fissure in Cinder Lake exists from its effects, apart from Caesar's bold gamble, there really was no other way to save it. But seeing Caesar fall, that helpless feeling, I never thought I'd go through it.
I know that cutscene did bring tears to my eyes, and then she's alive. It's like, really? I've somehow avoided spoilers.
Just like that time.
Like, I do every time.
Wise.
Belle, you really have to admit we're family in moments like this. We must be thinking the same thing. This is the edge of the city. Yos and Ferry are here too. It's time.
Silently turning the steering wheel, the random place service vehicle turns onto a road away from the main avenue.
Second assistant, you have deviated from your course. Recalculating a new route home.
I have to call BS on that, because I don't do anything to avoid spoilers. I just literally live my life. Like, there are movies that came out 5-6 years ago, and people were like, you really need to watch it. Then, and now they're like, have you watched it? I'm like, no. And they're surprised I'm not spoiled. I'm like, I know nothing of it.
Don't worry, Ferry.
Or even animes.
The road we're taking now is the real way home.
The car follows the city's edge, heading into the quieter and quieter areas. The road signs show fewer routes option as they go, eventually leaving only one destination. I think I've hinted at I'm a bit of a professional at being a bit of a ghost, and it might come from that. Towards the ruins of the old capital at the edge of the chasm.
Let's go up.
Come on, Eos. Don't forget your scarf.
It feels like we haven't been back in a long time, Belle.
Ferry, do you know where this is?
Search complete. This is the center of the chasm at the edge of New Eridu. The chasm, which preceded New Eridu, was the product of the large uncontrolled hollow disaster in Eridu, often called the fall of the old capital. To deal with the out-of-control Hollow Zero during the fall of the old capital, Eridu's leaders at the time detonated the 14 Shiryu pillars from the southwest to the northeast. The power of the explosion sparked a strong geological chain reaction, bringing about the formation of the chasm.
That's right. There's nothing in the chasm that can be corrupted, so Hollow Zero can't convert more etheric energy to expand, which prevents it from getting out of control.
New Eridu could only be built because of it. Without it, if you keep driving from here, you'll end up on the road to the northern side of Eridu, which is really close to the throne quarter. Within 10 minutes, you'll come upon a massive statue.
That belongs to the White Star Institute. turning left before the statue takes you to the former main road number 7 of the Minerva Quarter. On the left side of the road were all the old civilization antique shops that Wise liked to go to. He was just a kid back then, and always fell for fake antiques.
And on the right side of the road were all the dessert shops and snack stores that Belle loved. I couldn't resist Belle's whining and ended up buying more treats than she could ever finish.
I couldn't finish them? As soon as any snacks were placed on the table, everyone would grab them up within a minute. Or have you forgotten?
How could I forget? So, at the end of main road number 7, after you pass 3 security gates, you'll see a beautiful building.
Our teacher is right there. She'll be at the entrance with Eos waiting for us. She always liked to stand to the right of the building's plaque.
The Helios Academy. That's our real home. It's there now as well, just across the chasm, deep inside Hollow Zero, under the rubble of the old capital's ruins.
Teacher, we're back. It's been a while this time, and a lot's happened.
The wind carries away her unfinished words. Wise picks up Eos, approaches the protective fence, and the bamboo stretches out a small hand and ties a red scarf to the metal net. The colorful cloth dances in the wind.
Master, second assistant, please allow me to express my condolences for the significant individual who has passed away. Should you wish, I can search for her name and accurately determine her location on the memorial monument.
Carol Arna.
Why do I feel like that's
Name
important?
was not found in the database of victims from the fall of the old capital. Only one matching result was found in the related information, resulted in the uncontrollable Hollow Zero, leading to the great tragedy of the fall of the city. The main culprit, Senior Research Director Carol Arna of the Helios Academy, along with others involved, will forever be etched on the Pillar of Shame. Speculation. The name provided earlier was incorrect, or the matching information belongs to another person with the same name.
No, it's no mistake. The person officially responsible for the fall of the old capital is Carol Arna.
She was our teacher.
She taught us, raised us. The HDD system and Eos are among her many achievements. She also saved us when the old capital fell. Very. Didn't you ask us why we wanted to investigate Hollow Zero? This is our reason.
We became proxies so we could collect enough observation data to one day head back to where Helios Academy once stood, deep in Hollow Zero.
We're confident that if there are clues anywhere, it's got to be there.
Belle and I are prepared to swear on our lives that our teacher isn't the one responsible. We have to uncover the truth about the fall of the old capital and clear our teacher's name. She's innocent.
Warning, an unknown entity has been detected nearby.
Huh? Now? Who would come here?
You're the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi.
That's correct. And you're the leaders of the independent investigation team with the exceptional guide Bangbo. I did not anticipate being bested by you.
We're honored you remember us. But being bested by us, what do you mean?
I am training to be the first to reach the Chasm Memorial. I would like to spend some more time with her, alone.
Miyabi goes straight to the monument by the protective fence and softly touches one of the names inscribed on its
So
surface.
you're here to pay your respects to the deceased too.
Yes, my mother.
My condolences. I hope you can find peace soon.
Thank you. But I don't intend to find peace.
You don't want to find peace?
Indeed. I shall not seek peace until all those responsible for the fall of the old capital are apprehended.
She looks over with a piercing gaze as if something quietly burns within the depths of her crimson
I'll
pupils.
catch them all. None will escape me.
That night. Jeez. Yeah. With the dust settled, all we have to do now is wait for Perlman to wake up. According to our estimations, the mastermind behind Perlman wants the sacrifice hidden in the monument. The activity from the sacrifice can cause disruptions to the smart crystalline lens. Could the sacrifice have something to do with Helios Academy? And how do the mastermind, the monster, and the fall of the old capital tie together? But we've got to stay cautious. Yeah, our enemy attacked PubSec officers and even hijacked the court airship. They're not someone for us proxies to handle alone. Luckily, we've got some solid allies. Absolutely. The Cunning Hares, Wellabog Heavy Industries, Victoria Housekeeping, the Sons of Caledon, and maybe even Zhuyan and Qingyi. With them on our side, we're not doing this solo anymore. Second Assistant, you forgot to mention the most reliable and powerful AI companion in all of New Eridu. Let's keep working hard. Thanks for your trust, Master. I'm here to help, as always. Alright, now, no need to forswear loyalty in front of me. It's late now, and I've got the store to open tomorrow. Let's just go get some sleep. And that is the end of Chapter 4. There's one more mission, which will get me a free cinema thing for Piper, or Lucy, Jesus. This right here. What else reward? Oh, useful stuff. Okay. I will need to re-go through her training because I forgot how to. Currently 4. It's ongoing. 4 came out with version 1.2. Right stick, left stick. There we go. There's interludes, so you could call those chapters as well. They all say new because I uninstalled the game and reinstalled. So missions I haven't done will say new, though I don't remember that one. I hate rallies. I'll have to bring Ellen along for that. Ellen and Nicole. So if I've done a mission, I haven't done this one. I can... Nope, hang on. Hit this. Yeah, all current awards. So if you didn't fully complete it, say you only got 1 or whatever, and you've completed it, but you haven't fully collected everything like on OCD and end up doing, you can hit a button and it'll send basically EOS to go grab everything. That's introduced in 1.2, which is the version currently going. Chapter's not fully done till you get some sleep, I do believe. Which I could have gone to the couch in that computer room. Time to get some sleep. Let's see. Okay, nope. No scrolling on her phone. You might have dreamed, but it's all a blur now. Okay, there we go. Internet. Mission is done. This... I don't know if that relates to it. Actually, I think that relates to the new thing related to... that. Which is apparently a new game or something. At the arcade. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. It's an interesting art style. Though sometimes it does get questionable. When I say questionable, I mean not safe for work entirely. That is the CinemaScape stuff. That is specifically Anby. And that's when you get all 6 of her Mindscape stuff. CinemaScape, Cinema, Mindscape. Mindscape, Cinema. That's where my dyslexia came in. Not with all 6. It's like that if you get 3. Without any. But since I have 6, that is a purely visual. I could set it to the safe for work version if I wanted.
Ready for combat.
The ones that are younger than 18, supposedly,
Is food included?
get a more friendly, like, what's why I do? Get more friendly artwork. Like, that is considered fan service, but it's not as bad as first.
A mission?
Only female one I've fully completed that's older than the age given
Come on,
for that.
get to work.
Because then there's this.
It's our turn, bro.
Officer One.
If you need help, call me anytime.
I feel like would be kind of weird, but I actually need to check something with him. I'm looking to see. Okay, now how do I? This button. Was he added to the pool of ones you could get? Not S tier, obviously, because he's A tier. Yeah. The ones you've recruited will obviously say recruited for that. I don't know if he's in the pool for that now. He was in Jane Doe's pool for this. I've actually briefly got to wander off. Yeah, I still have that programmed in. Was there another one? No, okay. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay. Bro. I'm back. Click there. Oh yeah, I need to go talk to Wise. Back with my barley tea. They look chill, like they just finished a mission. Now I'm really curious about the details of their operation. And I think that's Miyabi and Sukwoko, the blue girl they showed's organization. And another chick who's coming out. Ice Anomaly. I don't remember her name. Could you do me a favor and check it out? Yeah. I like how it allows me to use either A or X on the controller, you know, an Xbox controller to select things. Look around. Down the street. Oh, there she is. The one I couldn't remember her name. There she is. Oh my, as expected of Section 6 elites. You really look like you really took down Null Face in one fell swoop. Come on in and have some noodles. 20% off for all of you. Media tends to exaggerate things, but thank you for the generous offer. We'll gladly accept it. Alright, everyone. Once you're done eating, let's wrap things up. It was a sudden situation, and it's been a long day. My apologies. Please head home and get some rest. Section 6 will handle the reports. We'll just drop off a leave request and your operation receipt in the office tomorrow. Oh, going on a mission with Nagi was awesome. Free dinner and no paperwork. You're too kind, Deputy Chief. I heard Section 5 is still out there chasing leads, but we're clocking out already, all thanks to you. Soon the HSO support crew disperses. You are... Oh, she's... I never thought she'd be a playable character. Early on, I don't know if I streamed it. Early on in the game, she is one of the people who gets you to work with Sukwako and Miyabi and all that, but I think if you didn't pull Sukwako, the blue demon girl, you got it from that mission, so that's how I got one of the Mindscape Cinema things. Because I pulled her somehow. And yeah, she's the head of that stuff. Oh, it's you. Sorry I didn't recognize you at first. I remember you. You're the captain of the independent investigation team during the Hollow Zero mission. It's how you get introduced to Hollow Zero, is that mission. Thank you. Just happened to be able... Just happened. I think that would fit better, just happy to be able to help. There have been some grammatical mistakes, some quite literally missing a space between a period and a new sentence in this update. So there needs to be like a 1.2.1 or something. Pleasure was all mine. You need to be so modest. I've heard that your team has been pretty active in the Hollow Zero lately. Not really. The outpost administrators have nothing but praise for you. Small world running into you here. You and your sibling run the video store down the street, right? How do you know? That wasn't too forward. I gather intel for Section 6, so it's my job to know my partners well. Apologize if that made you uncomfortable. So I think Miyabi's also going to be Ice type. That was that fox girl at the wall, if I do recall. And yeah, that would... Ooh. Unless she's a support, oof. Because I have Ice attack class, which is Ellen. have Squawko, who's support. Okay, yeah, fair. Maybe replace Ellen. And I don't have anything in the middle. I don't have stun. That would be like who I don't have. Hold is a signature W engine. His weapon. First S-class W engine. He's stun. Same class as Anby. Hope that wasn't too forwarded, but important. Appreciate your understanding. By the way, mind if I swing by your store? I have some time off today. Maybe I should rent a videotape. I won't harp on the membership. So I think this is chapter 4 interlude. Unless this also, they secretly introduced chapter 5 and I didn't realize that, which, again, I avoid spoilers. I'm apparently really good at that. Well, then again, it's only been since last week. What a nice little store. You've got a great collection. Do you like my recommendations? I pulled an all-nighter working last night and I'm still feeling the grind. Movie to unwind my brain would be perfect. You want to watch a comedy? Bob woke up as an old bang boot in a scrapyard. In order to return to his own body, he embarked on a tumultuous journey. You don't like it? Oh, just remembered after I borrowed your Bangbu last time, our department upgraded the system for the standard models. We've got to fill out the evaluation forms by tomorrow. I need to remind Harumasa that the form isn't multiple choice. Isn't multiple choice this time. He'll get busted if he lets a Bangbu fill it out again. Oops, got distracted by work again. Too many Bangbu in this movie. It's triggering my workaholism. I better look for something different. Never seen it that word. I've seen workaholic a lot lately due to Power World. How about some restaurant tour shows? Like the Air Dude or the Redo tour sounds good. Watching people eat triggers a dopamine release in the brain. I do not understand. Who am I kidding? Yes, I do. I like watching sorted food. And the chief will be taking care of the girl I'm living with. So don't have to worry about her getting hungry after watching the show. I think she lives with Sakako, who's always hungry. Oh, maybe I'll even find a perfect spot for the get-together with Section 5 next month. Wait, you're talking about work again. Oops, sorry. At the last gathering, I had to keep the conversation going with 100 lines an hour to avoid awkward silences. I'm already tired just thinking about it. Maybe the Redo tour is not good. What's with this, we need you, manager tape, or videotape manager? You've got a lot of these tapes in your store. Is it popular? Just some offbeat stuff from jobs for all sorts in New Eridu. Every gig under the sun. This might be useful for Section 6. What would you need this for? Been getting a lot of attention lately. The chief and the others. Quite a fan base. Resumes are flying in from people trying to get closer to them. And it's even clogged up the the shredder in our office. Great, I'll rent this one. If it's good, we'll play it on repeat in the interview waiting room. For work again? Well, not entirely. It could be fun to imagine a fresh start while watching job ads. Okay. Running a gooseberry farm with a Thyron maid or something like that. I can't do that sound. That's an oddly specific dream. Is it from the videotape too? Well, it's hard to say no to. The retirement benefits at Section 8. but joining hand wasn't my first choice. Hang on. Time flies when we talk. The metro's going to be packed soon. Can you check me out, please? After registering a membership for Yanagi and sending her off, I didn't even have to recommend it. Yay. Was there a customer bell? Why is "we need you" here on the counter? Oh, she forgot the videotape. Huh? Ooh. Otherwise what happened? I guess even Deputy... Oh, Jesus Christ. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro forgets things, too. He's off to the Metro Bell. Maybe you can still catch up. Ooh. Time to run. This button. I just know not to hold B while running, because that doesn't work. That's a Pal World thing. Yeah, if I don't end up rating your stream, I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well, period, but if I don't end up rating, checking in yet. I know I'm not good with horror, so it may be a brief flying visit if I'm able to raid. There's Yanagi. God, I gotta be facing her. Come on. Okay, I gotta be facing her from the front. Got it. And that's why Labyrinthine will be a fun stream whenever you put it on the docket. Might hear more screams or eeps than you did in the last time I attended one of your horror nights. Wait, I don't think you heard that. I think Derpy heard that. Huh. Manager, what are you doing here? You forgot your videotape? The videotape. Oh, I completely forgot about it after getting the membership card. Thank you for bringing it to me. It's just that chatting with you made me feel totally relaxed. Well, being part of Section 8, I can't afford to let my guard down. Even off duty, who knows? You might actually be a dangerous person. Just kidding. Anyway, I'm glad I visited your store today. Bye, manager. I'll be stopping by more often. And if we meet in Hollow Zero, I'll be happy to work with you. That reminds me I should probably do some Hollow Zero missions at some point. Go back to the video store. A message from Caesar, which means I can potentially get her out as one of the backgrounds, kind of like I have Ambi. You're making excuses. I've been meaning to get your contact info before my phone broke. It's not like I forgot about you two. Yeah, your old phone was ancient. Even though I'm a bit sad to say. Gooby to my old phone. Anyways, now I can talk to you more easily. Though, I ain't good at reading and writing. So expect some typos. It'll give me chuckles. I can understand you just fine. Thanks, let's stay in touch. I actually need a third favorite, so hey. Because I've been forgetting to do these. Oh, these two weren't added in as ones you could. I don't think he was either. All the ones without the oranges, yeah, maxed out. So where is... Work on her first. Oh, wow. You scared me. I was thinking about coming to the city soon, then I got your message. Are you here for work? Nah. Just closed a business deal recently, so I'm taking a few days off. Is there anything you want to do? If you ask me, it's been a long time since I became acting overlord. I'd love to find a worthy opponent for a good fight. I'll find you a good place for it. There's a place like that? Let's go morning, because that's what it currently is. Okay. Holy crap, mate. Okay, Corin, Seth, and Caesar, who I just stationed there. Corin's almost always there. Seth is new. Okay, there's Caesar. I'm looking around. If that's what VR headsets look like in this, damn. Any fun ideas? Feel free to tell me. Welcome to all interesting things. I have never seen that person before. I think I see Corin. No, that might be Seth. Curious. Yep, Seth. It's proven by the tail. Okay, Corin's that way somewhere. There you are, Proxy. I was worried I went to the wrong place. Is there a place to fight in a bustling place like this? Sure. It's right behind you. Behind me? HIA? You mean the Hollow Investigation? Jesus Christ. Investigation? Investigation? I say that phrase a lot. It makes me not Christian friendly, but I never said it was. Yeah. So you mean you suit up in some fancy gear and fight ethereals in a virtual world? Huh. I've heard rumors about their tech, but this is on a whole new level. Thought you might like it. Yeah, I'm all in. Can't wait for that. Imagine taking on tough ethereals without getting wounded or corrupted. Sounds like a dream. Let's go, Proxy. Together with Caesar, you step in the HIA club. Even though it's Caesar's first time diving into VR, her combat honed skills enable her to crush all enemies on her first attempt. Soon enough, a crowd is gathered around the large screen to watch the fight. After the battle concludes, whoa, why are you were amazing. You must be a pro investigator. Mind telling me your name? I'll be your biggest fan, I promise. Nah, not an investigator. I run a company that moves things around. Moves things around? Like inside the hollows? We've taken on that kind of job before. Excuse me. How did you dodge Gulahan's attacks? I've challenged him many times, but always been a bit slow. When you face Doulahan, where do you keep your eyes focused? On the Doulahan, obviously. Staring is an art, for example. In a fight, staring into your opponent's eyes not only intimidates them, but also helps you predict their moves based on their gaze. But ethereals are different. Well, they have something like heads, they don't play by our rules. So if you just focused on their face, you might miss their body movements. When handling ethereals with wide attack range, you need to track where their attacks are coming from. I've got questions too. Same here. After quite some time, the crowd gradually disperses. Sorry for the wait, Proxy. Oh, I meant to say the bottom one, but okay. Fighting is my thing. I can't help but talk about it a bit when it comes up. Most players here are newbies, and some haven't even been in a real fight. A little guidance can steer them clear of pitfalls. Association did a good thing by developing this game, even if they're not all meant to be investigators. Facing ethereals in VR might help them survive if they ever face the real deal in the hollows. Thanks for bringing me to the VR game, Proxy. It was a lot of fun. Even taught me a thing or two. Glad you enjoyed yourself. It's getting late. I'm heading home now. If you hear me talking into glass, you're not wrong. That's what I used to drink barley tea out of. It's an oddly specific glass that I use, but you know. Significant trust, yay. Is it quite enough to have gone up a tier? Stoves, Casa needs me for something. Okay, this is that mission. Nope. No. I have to remember controls. Ooh, close to level up. Close to getting into the... Yeah, let's deal with kitty cats. Meow meow. Is that you? Wait, you're not a thief, are you? Give that phone back to its rightful owner. Or are you just trying to be all cute and stuff? I was just trying to be cute. I want to hang out with you. Got a screenshot of that. Next time you deny being cute, I'm using this against you. Mm-hmm. Alright, where do you want to go? Well, let's head to Box Galaxy and kill some time. Sure, I'm down for some gacha games, too. Let's meet at the most visible landmark on 6th Street. The legendary Boo Shit statue. Or Bang Boo Shit statue. That's a famous landmark. Yeah, it's a popular meetup spot. You pick the time. Morning. Because time doesn't change. Despite, you know, supposedly it took a long time to Caesar. Yoink. Shits and giggles. I'm on that. Turning into her real quick. Well, I will go talk to Seth at the very least. Because I'm intrigued what his background is. Wow, it feels weird not see Corn here. I used the pain spray up pretty quickly. Maybe I should buy a lot more this time. Time to refill on disinfectant too. I've had too many cuts and scratches recently. I should get some bandages while I'm at it. What are you doing buying so much medicine? What? Who's that? Oh, it's you, manager. I'm not hurt. Well, not really. I just came back to restock up my first aid kit. Sounds like stuff for a sports injury. Yeah, it comes in handy with my everyday training. And I can give some out to the team at work, so I have to restock things every now and again. Manager, why have you got that strange look on your face? I didn't think you'd care about minor injuries. Because of all the training you see, if you treat it like a minor injury and ignore it, then it'll impact your training. But sort it out and recover as soon as possible, and you can safeguard against any impact on your training. Don't you think you're overtraining? Nah, it's only 4 extra trainings a week. I know my limits. Actually, I find the training kind of easy. Because you're a fitness buff? Fitness buff? You mean as opposed to a nerd? I know you're trying to secretly call me dumb. But if I had to choose a side, then I guess you're right. I can zone out when I'm training and see my progress every step of the way. Well, that's fine. But no matter how tough something is, as long as I study hard, train hard, make enough mistakes, and then correct them, then I can get anything done, too. Sure, just like the senior officers. But enough about that. Are you here to buy medicine? Too? Then let's shop together. You buy some everyday medicine stuff. Who recommends Insta-Cool pain spray? You have to feign disinterest as you check it back on the shelf. Let's come back and buy some to store in EOS. Backpack later. And just tell agents it's recommended by a public security officer. Nice, that's decided. That's that trust event. I kind of lost sight of where... Wait. That's just some random pub sec. Looking for a shy, nervous maid. See, Lee. No, that's not her, but what's Eve?
Up already?
Oh, you can buy...
Trying to give a grandma like me a run for her money? Or perhaps you just want a scratch card? Come back soon. Chatting with young...
Okay. I don't remember doing that yesterday, but okay. There she is. There's Corin. Room service? Something still feels off. What are you doing here, Master Proxy? You're alone. Did you hear that, Master Proxy? How embarrassing. Actually, it's about Miss Ellen. She said if she sends a signal, I have to rush in to rescue her. Is she stranded or something? It's true. Miss Ellen said some clueless classmate insisted on meeting someone she met online. Miss Ellen was really worried about her classmate, so she decided to go with her. If something goes wrong, Miss Ellen will signal by smashing a cup, then I'll rush in to rescue them. I think Miss Ellen doesn't really need... I also think she doesn't really need help. Maybe it's because she wants to maintain a average student's combat ability in front of her classmate. But this is a rare chance to rescue Miss Ellen. I absolutely can't mess this up. Suddenly, a cup falls from the sky. Miss Ellen. Corin grabs her chainsaw and rushes towards the karaoke bar. And a bunch of customers scramble out in a panic. Sorry. You don't have to run away. I won't hurt anyone. Ellen and her classmate got away. Safely. That's great. I was so nervous just now. Wasn't sure if Miss Ellen got away safely. If you say so, Master Praxty, it must be true. Oh no, I completely forgot to ask for room service. As long as you achieved your goal. Right, Master Praxty, as long as Miss Ellen and her classmate got out of that awkward situation safely. I successfully rescued Miss Ellen today. What an amazing experience. Why is everyone so scared of chainsaw? Okay. Where did we say? Box Galaxy. The Bang Boo shit statue. Gotcha. I love gotcha games. Oh, why? What took you so long? I've already drawn one, and it was a popular one. Do you want to draw one yourself, or do you want me to do it for you? I'm a lucky cat, certified by Nicole. I need my help. I'm always ready to assist. Just watch me. Gives the machine a casual spin and gets a blue and white gotcha ball. You open it and find an extremely rare model inside. You are indeed a lucky cat. That was just my average performance. Play the gotcha game, or gotcha machines with Nekomata. Gotta admit, Nekomata's luck here is truly remarkable. Trust increase. Nicole told me something called the law of conservation of luck before. I didn't just spend all my luck on the gotcha, did I? Really? Do you have any free time? I didn't expect you to DM me first. As for whether I have time, that depends on what you want to do. I want to go to pub sec. What did you do this time, young manager? It's a consultation, not a confession. Just kidding. Looks like something's bothering you. I'll go with you. What's a good time? Now. Wow, I'm already at the 2-hour mark. Holy crap. It is believable by the amount of this I've drank that it's been around an hour. Or thereabouts. Some kind of trouble manager. Why have you come in the precinct all of a sudden? Losing your ID is a real pain. One of my colleagues used to slip her ID inside her phone case. so she'd never lose it. One day she lost her phone. Couldn't use her phone to report her missing ID, but she couldn't use her ID to cancel her phone plan either. Make sure once you've got your manual ID, you don't do the same thing. After waiting a while with Jay and your ID card is ready. As for your ID photo, that's a mystery that will never see the light of day. Significant trust. I get the feeling. Manager, did you have something more to do? It might already be too late for today. I can come with you next time if you want. I've never seen her idle stance like that where she wraps her tail around her leg, so it's like, what the fuck? You currently can't play as her, so that's where the curiosity of me moving around her is. Wait, next phase, Holy Cheese, complete the mission to unlock. Complete Holy Cheese 4 to... Oh, Jesus Christ. Where am I teleporting to? There's Costa. Oh, I actually get more missions out here. Okay. What's it telling me to... Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. This Cheesetopia opening. Oh, level up Cheesetopia Diner to level 2. Oh god, am I gonna have to serve feckin' food?
Proxy, welcome back to Blazewood. Or maybe you prefer Mighty Manager?
I think I prefer Proxy. Oh, there you are, Proxy. We've been waiting for you. Our boss wanted to welcome you personally for such an important task, but she got caught up in dealing with the diner's logistics.
Okay. Okay, that's the sound I didn't think I'd make while on stream.
Much of my Overlord Special Nitro Fuel last night.
Now that the new Overlord has been chosen, life in Blazewood is finally getting back to normal. However, it still feels like this place could use some gussying up. Since the Outer Rings got a new Overlord, Blazewood needs a new look too. I plan to start with this diner behind us.
As luck would have it, the boss plans to hold an Overlord's Feast to celebrate the Torrid Inferno's conclusion, to announce the new Overlord's ascension to the Outer Ring, and to spread the philosophies of the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, she's finally stopped viewing herself as the interim Overlord or the acting Overlord. Oh god, I'm in the way again. Rawr. Stick myself directly to the corner. Hopefully nothing important shows up there.
What was it again? Oh, a self-sustaining king is a good king. The boss isn't fond of the luxury hotels in the city. But look at the Sons of Caledon. None of them can cook for beans. I myself am pretty good at cooking, but we're completely swamped with taking over the previous Overlord's affairs. So we don't have the workforce needed to run a diner.
Of course you're good at cooking. You carry mixer and shaker, I think it was.
Not to
Two
mention we've never been good at
flamethrowers.
managing businesses that require dealing with constant guests coming and going.
So, Caesar and I immediately came to the same conclusion. You, Proxy.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah! If we gotta choose an outsider to organize the feast, then that person can only be you, Proxy.
Are you sure? I've only ever managed a video store.
And the audio won't stop for y'all. Oh, I forgot to do my intro when I started stream. Oops. I gotta get in the habit of it. It's not well practiced, so that's probably why I forget to do it.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that managing a diner can't be more challenging than guiding warriors through the raging inferno.
Don't worry, Proxy. Feel free to hit Casa up if you run into any problems. And the Sons of Caledon...
I'll have to remember that for the next VR stream. Remember to do it.
I'll leave the key to Cheesetopia with you, Proxy.
Cheesetopia, Jesus Christ.
Key? But it doesn't even have a real door.
Right this way, please, manager. Allow me to explain the business plan for rebuilding the diner.
Future manager of Cheesetopia, right this way. Let me give you a brief introduction over here. Accumulated dust brought by the western winds, and a suspicious pile of waste that makes you pinch your nose. What a legendary and inspirational start to your restaurant empire. Rising from this rubble, manager, aren't you excited? I'll take B. No worries, the first batch of renovation materials is on its way. Transform this place from a miserable hellhole where no one wants to visit to a decent place where someone might grab a bite. That's an impressive upgrade. That's an epic upgrade. How about our outer ring style decor at the bar? And for drinks, it'll be my Nitro Fuel special, of course. A shame that Casa banned open flames. I had some fiery decor planned. Hey, I'm still here. Oh, Casa, you must have other stuff to do, right? Come on, Proxy. Let's go check it out there. Every step inside the restaurant is covered in ashes and dust. Oops. Got ash in my eyes. But no worries. Mixer and shaker will work just fine despite the ashes. Just like Cheesetopia will eventually go booming despite its current challenges. Caesar's keen on this feast, and this place will be the future HQ of the Sons of Caledon and Blazewood. You're my top pick for the reserved restaurant manager, Proxy. Please really need your help for this, manager. Every member of the Sons of Caledon, along with Casa and the others, will do their best to support you. Casa has a lot to catch you up on about running the restaurant. First batch of renovation materials will be delivered soon, Proxy. Manager. Don't forget to sign them for sign for them yourself. Well, it's hard to connect Cheesetopia with the Paradise of Cheese and the Overlord's Feast, given its starry state. But with us, the Sons of Caledon's leaps and bounds logistics on board, the first batch of decor materials is on its way. Before Bernice finishes her sentence, the distant rumble of truck engines fill the air. Here they are! Edits and materials for Cheesetopia. Construction team is ready to roll, so shall we start the renovation now? Clank, clank, clank. Before Blazewood locals start complaining Casa about the noise, the renovation for Cheesetopia is complete. Okay. Forming operational plan. Now Cheesetopia is shaping up and ready to do some business. Huh? Cheesetopia might seem a bit rough around the edges now, but it used to be a hit restaurant in the Outer Ring. With you at the helm, manager, I'm sure it'll regain its former glory. It's a collaboration between the new Overlord and the legendary Proxy, after all. Speaking of which, the reins are officially in your hands now, manager. Let me walk you through the essentials you'll need to pay attention to. Naturally, your main task is day-to-day operations, cater to customer suggestions and needs, manager. Beyond just managing, you also need to act as a dish consultant and customize menus for each customer based on their preferences. So in other words, the manager has the final say on what will be served. I missed the rest. Exactly choosing the right dishes based on customer tastes and requests is crucial for getting good reviews and tips. I've heard that such a menuless restaurant is popular in the city now, but this also puts the restaurant's reputation squarely in your hands, manager. You've recommended movies to customers in Random Play before, right? I'm sure you'll nail this, manager. Enough with the tutorials. Why not dive into the real deal? Now, I'll be acting as a customer. Please prepare something special for me, manager. I'll gladly be the first customer at Cheesetopia. Sorry, there was some in the thing already. Okay, let's try opening for business. I'll pretend to be the customer this time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Drag the dishes listed below onto the plate. Tap the dishes to automatically choose empty spaces to put them in. When the dishes and the plate have combined a total taste and nutrition value that equals to or exceeds the customer's requirements, you can serve the food. Requires one green and one red. Tastes pretty good. I probably should have just filled it with those. Opinion alone won't cut it, so why not invite some locals as taste testers? We'll get their feedback and they can spread the word about Cheesetopia's grand reopening. Some curious locals are peeking around outside. Let's start with them, maybe. Okay. Let's see, Chica. I remember when I was a kid, barely taller than Blazewood Cactus. This place was bustling with customers all day long. Can't remember when it closed, though. Childhood memories are flooding back. Interested in trying Dystopia 3 dishes too? I'm in. Will it bring back those childhood flavors, I wonder? Maybe? Geez, this place must have been deserted for ages. Cleaning up and giving those walls a fresh coat has been quite the task. And its name looks weird, too. Wonder what they have on their menu. An odd name, indeed, but I'm bored of those usual spots in town. Might as well give it a shot. Let's hope they've got something fancy. Okay.
Hi there. Cheesetopia is back in business starting today.
Oh, this'll give me... How far does it go? 6. Okay. It'll give me a few, Yeah, it'll give me a few things. Okay, where's my food? What should I get? Signature dishes. One of them's missing a seat. I see a graphical glitch. Greater than 2 hearts. And greater than 0. Or greater than or equal to 0. Select the customer's icon to switch between them. Okay, you need to satisfy all the guest preferences before serving the dish. Okay, hers is... Okay, I will need one of those with that for that guy, and this with that for the other. Okay. Oh. I'll pass. Oh, okay, it's easy. Well, this chick gets like 2 of whatever these are. Oh. Yeah, the one closest seems to be missing a bench. The seat. Okay. This is going to be tedious. This might be stuff that I really have to do off stream. As I said, Zenless, it's kind of back from the dead because I was thinking of fully quitting Gacha. Then I got the character, I wanted. Now they've got the hang of things manager. Let's talk about business plans for Cheesitopia. I heard you maintain a loose management style for your video store. But for Cheesetopia to shine in Blazewood, we might need more concrete plan to stand out with the local foodies and city customers flocking in. So the first step to bring Cheesetopia back to business.
Such a beautiful day today.
Um.
Great for business.
Okay. Okay, I get how the levels work. Got it. Some customers will specifically ask for today's special, and the dish will be pre-placed on the plate. Cannot be removed or swapped. Fair. Can it be moved to a better spot if it's in a bad one? Effects will also become active. Please choose the remaining dishes based on the customer's taste. What do they need? They need 3 more green, 3 more reds, and 1 more green. Green is easy. Boop. 3 more reds on the other hand. No. Yeah. One of those. And one of those. Down 1. 2 green. Which everything's left-handed with me. So drink's always on the left. Okay. I fucked that up somehow. Okay. There we go. Okay, suddenly a ferocious beast-like figure that's sharp as a fang bursts through. Doesn't have a door. Cheesetopia's door. Of course.
This is a cheese-tastrophe.
Oh, Jesus. Cheese what now?
A cheese-tastrophe? Is that a cheese-topia catastrophe? Cheese-topia without cheese is like the Sons of Caledon without Borthyrans. You got that? A convoy carrying important goods ran into bandits near the hollow at Cinderglow Lake. Those thieves took the goods and jumped into the hollow in a panic.
Even after the Vanquishers disappeared, there are people in the Outer Ring who are brave enough to steal from the Sons of Caledon?
We didn't expect the risks and failed to provide enough guards for the convoy. That's what gave those thieves an opportunity. The loss of the other goods isn't too pressing, but the high-end cheese I personally selected from New Eridu.
Oh, cheese.
The food route I personally established on the Outer Rings highway. They just had to mess with my cheese, my diner, and my feast. Unforgivable. I just hope we can get the goods and all the cheeses back before Cinder Lake messes everything up. Anyway, that's the gist of it, Proxy. It's urgent! We can't get the diner on track if we don't deal with the threats to its shipping logistics. We must show them that no one can challenge the Sons of Caledon or the new Overlord. Because cheese is power! Lucy taught me that last line.
What the fuck? Tell her to go back to the drawing board. Oh. Oh yeah, wait. I actually got supplies for shit. Hang on. I know, new mission. Blah blah blah. Okay, push. Oh. Okay.
If you need a mission,
Only the brave will win. That's me.
That's still not high enough.
We fighting? Take me.
Shit, still don't have that. Okay.
Only the brave will win.
Wait, what's his
if you need help, call me anytime.
I forgot that.
A mission? Take me along.
That's why he doesn't do much. Got it. Before the ether corruption consumes the cheese and other goods, break the crates and recover as many goods as possible. Frustrated convoy. They were all full armed, and it was obvious that they had set up their trap long ago. We had no choice but to storm the hollow. Despite the brothers all being fine, cargo got scattered all throughout the hollow. As long as everyone is fine. I was careless and relaxed security protocols for the convoy. Scattered cargo is there. Any chance of recovering it all? The hollow near Cinder Lake seems to be really unstable. The freight truck flipped over after hitting ether turbulence. If you really want to recover the scattered cargo, you'd better do it before everything gets corrupted by the ether. Okay. What am I? Okay. Ow. I think I chose the wrong one to be doing this. Yeah, no, she's not quick. Yeah, this does feel weird. I got Caesar on my screen twice. I wish I could do a comparison, see if their heights are, if they match. I probably should have honestly had Jane. Because she is a bit faster moving. I didn't know what I was doing. Salvage most crucial ingredients from the hollow. Yep, you guessed it, cheese. While I'm an investor for Cheesetopia, I've never actually tried this thing called cheese. I wonder what this stiff, sticky white stuff, or sticky stuff tastes like. The Outer Ring doesn't have much animal husbandry here, and the cheese is like a rare gem out here. I heard that Cheesetopia was known for its signature cheese dishes. Better than cheese than never, right? Better cheese than never. Proxy, manager, why don't you give the cheese a shot right now? Here we go. No.
Cheesetopia is open for business.
New
Let's try to
VIP
have
customer
another
has
great
come to
day today.
dine. Do your best to meet their requirements. I'm totally not concerned. Signature dish with Cheesetopia's name is here again, recreated by the manager. I'm excited. Is it nachos? Some customers will ask for a specific dish. Tap the dishes on the list. Quick place them. Oh my Jesus Christ, what is that? Serve the specified dish to a customer to receive a satisfied review. Let's see, that looks like pizza, prawns, bagel bites filled with cheese, or pretzel bites. Gotta make myself hungry. Some kind of sandwich with similar runny cheeses to whatever the mystery item is. Oh, chicken wings. And an egg on top of the bread. A little odd bit of an odd dish. Okay, I need 1 and 1. That and some booze. Oh god, I need more than booze. Hang on. Come on. Okay. Wine and booze. Oh my god, I had to use up a lot of items for her. What does this person want? Want to try something special? Ooh, hey. Okay. Okay, everyone's all maxed out. Oh, aromatic, soft, delicious cheese, just like a Carlish shampoo. Taste of hot-blooded passion, perhaps because it was fished out of Cinder Lake. Lucy's right. Cheese's power. Guess she wasn't messing around with that one. That's not how the saying goes at all. Good, I'm feeling the cheese power now. I'm ready to conquer the spice discordance on the outer ring. Oh, what the fuck? Then again, the recent theft at Cheesetopia taught me a lesson. Even though we're the new overlord and everything is back on track, some sneaky folks are lurking, eyeing our spot and waiting to stab us in the back. But the Sons of Caldon will stand tall, will show those wretched backstabbers whose boss here. And of course, it's also about making sure Cheesetopia runs smoothly and the feast kicks off without a hitch. We'll strengthen the security in the outer ring. As for the restaurant, you'll get a covered proxy. Sure thing, I'm on it. Oh, one more thing. New tables and chairs are on the way to Blazewood. They'll be delivered tomorrow. And you'll need a sign for them, manager. By the time the grand feast starts, Cheesetopia will be looking sharp. Cheesetopia's making some money now, manager. And word about it, its reopening has spread across Blazewood and the surrounding area. However, to really boost Cheesetopia's popularity and business scale, we must keep leveling up. More dishes, better facilities, and new services to all sorts of customer needs. I've prepared a list of upgrades for the restaurant. What do you think, manager?
Such a beautiful day today. It's gonna be great for business.
Accounts, recipes, and the guest book. Casa sifts through all the numbers and reviews that define Cheesetopia. She works like a magician.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try
Level
to
2.
have another great day today.
New dishes unlocked. New dishes. Cowboy arrives through the swinging doors. Yay! I should have more than enough by the time Bernice comes out to spin for her. Roll for her, whatever. Click. Footsteps coming from outside Cheesetopia announced arrival of a new customer, and straight out of a Western movie, a cowboy emerges through the non-existent swinging doors. That was my comment.
Usually, it would be more polite to knock before entering, but you don't have anything even resembling a door here. This is the diner. The feast venue carefully selected by the boss. The Overlord's private property in Blazewood. The mysterious den run by the legendary proxy.
Okay, we get it.
This is a bit of a dump, isn't it?
Hey, watch it. Utopia wasn't built in a day, nor was Cheesetopia. Compared to when I first took over, this place is a luxury diner now.
So your definition of luxury really fits the outer ring, huh? You must be getting used to life around these parts. I'm here on a mission from my boss and Her Royal Highness to see if there's anything I can help out with.
Who is it? Who's strolling into Blazewood to cause a ruckus? Oh, it's you? You look pretty tough.
Where'd this NPC come from?
Hey, I'm no NPC.
Ooh, yep.
Listen up. I'm the younger brother of Blazewood's mayor, a logistics specialist for the new Overlord and the Sons of Caledon, and the honorary advisor to Cheesetopia, which will soon become the most famous diner in Blazewood.
This is Dorian, as he said, a lazy dude from Blazewood.
Oh, you're a couch potato. When I was young...
I don't mind it coming from the manager, but why did you have to repeat it? Did you honestly think you could become as amazing as Lighter just by wearing a red scarf? I'll show you what it means to be a true son of Caledon, you
You explain everything to them before the conflict worsens.
So you're the real Lighter. My bad. Actually, I came up with a procurement plan for the door already. In the depths of the Outer Ring Hollow, past the long and dangerous roads covered in ethereals, across the deep and perilous before the Hollow devoured it. It used to be the most popular destination for youngsters throughout the Outer Ring. If we can nab its door for Cheesetopia, wouldn't that...
Are you telling me that we're charging headlong into a hollow, brawling all the way to the bowels of an ether-filled lair, and slaughtering hordes of bloodthirsty ethereals just to steal an old tavern door?
Exactly right! I'd expect nothing less of you, Lighter. You got my idea right away.
Cool. I'm in.
No?
It's just a door. Why do this in the heart of...
My boss told me to go out and make myself useful. I was starting to worry about coming back with an uneventful report. Who knew an opportunity? Relax, Proxy. An issue.
Alright, hang on. Curiosity fucking got me here. Oh, the hard tab. I really need to gain the things to level up, Where's Daisy? Her. Damn. I'm really gonna shock her when she's on the combat team. I just thought about something. Okay, good. I didn't know if I'd actually unmuted the desktop audio. Okay. Hope my silence is understood. Don't you think? Inspired by the legends of this door. But is this really that door? Watch out, Prexy. Told you to stick out. Now we've got competition.
Dirty tricks. Not even close. There's more to battle.
Okay.
Glory. Not even close.
Pump your brakes, boss.
Steel Tusk is waiting for. Up one step further. Now.
Solid hit. Road kill.
Okay. He swaggered back to the old tavern, kicked in the door, and proclaimed, "This has to be that legendary door, right?" Wait, does this door have such a backstory? Later, shoots you a sidelong glance and whispers, "Great at spinning tales. I mean, figuring things out." Advisor for nothing. Now there's some leaves. I just noticed a little. There we go. Manager, shouldn't you say something nice like thank you for your hard work, maybe? So where's my treat? Taking me to your restaurant, perhaps? Thanks, my boss will flip the bill later. Okay. Manly. Yeah. I'm not reading some of these because the lines like that. Never again. What are you talking about? If that's not, I'll keep quiet. Please don't be so cruel again. Oh, I see. Maybe my canning machine is too old. And there's dirt in some of the hard-to-reach corners that contaminated the food. Just so bad about Andron and John. I have to find a way to make it up. Actually, back in the old pioneering days, everyone in the outer ring ate out of cans. Most families had their own canning machine to preserve whatever strange flavors they wanted. Canned lizard meat, canned cactus, you name it. But then one day, a truck packed with canned herring from the inner ring broke down in Blazewood, and folks all helped them fix it. But all those cans of fish cracked from the heat and exploded everywhere with a bang. And the town folks all cried and wailed as they had to move out of their homes. And ever since then, most kids find canned food to be this stinky, strange thing that's utterly revolting. I was planning on coming up with some delicious canned food that would broaden their horizons a little, but all I've done is give Sean and the rest of them upset stomachs. I'll try coming up with something clean and hygienic instead. I can't let distant travelers buy cans that don't even meet the safe quality standards. Well, anyway, I've shelved my canning plans for now. Better think of something else to make. Jerky would be much better. It's easy to carry and keeps for a long time. I've got some samples at home that I made before. Want to try a bite? I've got other things to do. Excuse me.
Hey there. Cheesetopia is back in business, sir.
Looking, see, okay. Then... Oh, I gotta feed him. Okay. I don't have any requirements for food, easy to eat, full of energy, and as for taste, well, that's a bonus, I guess. God. Such a bland person. After all, people like us who make a living with our fists, here in the outer ring, being picky is a pretty terrible flaw to have. That looks like a kid's meal. A burger, chicken nuggets, fries, some ketchup, and a cucumber or pickle on the side. Oh, he wants to... Boom. Jeebus. Oh. Okay, they're not... Okay, got it. So what are they at? They're at 4 out of 5, and they need 3 there. Anyway, I can, like, rotate items. 3 there. Okay, they need a 2 and a 1. Dumb idea. Little dessert. Okay, everything looks hunky-dory. Not a taste from the outer ring, but different from the fast food in the city, too. Looks like city life is better than I expected. Be back again next time. I like it. Perfect reward after a fight. City life. Not bad. How does it taste? Almost makes me crave the city life where I can feast on junk food every day. Just kidding. Can't make a living in a city with just fists, right? But perhaps you could give me a cushy job at random play manager. My boss wouldn't mind it if it were you. My suggestions for improvement? Well, if I had to nitpick, I'd swap the Coke for nitro fuel. Now that we've dealt with city life, I'm off to help my boss handle the outer ring's problems. Take good care of Cheesetopia and that clueless kid. If my boss didn't need me elsewhere, I might stick around as a waiter. Oh, and the new door for Cheesetopia is all set. Got it fresh from the hollow with that etheric vibe. I hope you like it. Don't forget my dinner. Catch you later. Cheesetopia, yeah. So I thought perhaps showcase some photos to get more customers. It'd be awesome. My restaurant, especially inside shots, to reassure our customers. Fine, I'll give it a shot. Take a photo of the interior. Does it actually have windows or not? Okay. You figured that you might also need one, so I went ahead and set up for you, manager. The feedback in the guest book, why not address their suggestions?
Such a beautiful day today. It's gonna be great for business.
Other comments, purchasable cactus toothpicks, go to guest book. A dish present on every outer family's table. I feel like that's inspired by something I saw on the internet. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this looks like stuff I may end up doing more of, like, off-stream. Don't get me wrong, it's not gonna end up like, Nope. Nonsense. I can smell scam from a mile away. Even blindfolded. Dad, you've been sharp for years. How did you fall for this? What kind of scam are you talking about? You've arrived just in time, sis. Here's the thing, my old man came all the way from the city to meet his 23-year-old girlfriend. Can you believe it? I'm not saying you're not a catch, Dad. You've still got it. But you're a bit too weathered for a 23-year-old lady. You know, there are tons of, well, lonely hearts on dating apps waiting to be scammed by some smooth talker. Nonsense. I know Caroline better than anyone. We're engaged. I'll wait for her. She'll marry me when the red tumbleweed rolls in. What red tumbleweed? Is that some sort of code from that scammer? Red tumbleweeds? What? You know what that means? Hold on. You're not that 23-year-old girlfriend, are you? No way. Yeah, you look way younger than 23. And you don't seem like someone who'd scam an old man. Caroline is not a scammer. She's not. She's always been true to me. Always. Can't just stay here forever. Without food or shelter, Dad. How about this? I'm waiting here instead of you. you head back to the city for some rest. No, I'm not budging. I'm waiting for Caroline. Man, who in New Eridu is this Caroline? Can't ask all the locals in town, can I wonder who that Caroline is. What is a red tumbleweed? Maybe someone in Blazewood knows. Ultimir seems to know everything around here. He might have some answers. Ultimir. He roams around, knowing exactly where he is isn't 100% easy. What tales would you like today? The Outer Ring beast posing as mountains, the oil well dwelling, black sprites, or maybe some prophecies of Huffy Puffy. Have you ever heard of red tumbleweed? Never heard of it. What is it? Your new dessert from Cheesetopia. Do you know of a woman named Caroline? Caroline. Where did you pick that name? Where did you pick up that name from? I heard it from an old man. Tell Demir about the father and the son. Edwin? That's gotta be Edwin. I had a hunch the moment I heard. I thought he was a goner. And now he's back after all these years. Indeed, there was a lady named Caroline. About 40 years back. Back in the day when this place wasn't even called Wildfire. Edwin and Caroline were the talk of the town. Edwin was a hollow raider and he'd dive into the hollow every now and then. Once he vanished and never surfaced, Caroline vowed to wait for him to return. But after 6 months of waiting, there was no sign of him. Eventually, her family made her move away. Her heart was so broken that she didn't leave a contact. Did Edwin actually dump Caroline? That's what we all figured back then. Either he dumped her or he met his end in the hollow. I never thought he'd show up all these years. Anyway, I'm planning to catch up with him later. Nah, an old buddy is a rare sight at my age. Anyway, I'll fill in Edwin and his son about Caroline. He expected her to stay young. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not only have I failed to find Caroline, but even several people I asked don't recognize the name. Not only have I... Actually, you told Jason what you heard about Caroline from old Demir. Turns out Dad has a heart-rending past. Why didn't he mention it to us? Truth is, I'm not his blood child. Neither are my two sisters. He rescued us from the hollow on the day. I was a kid back then, and without him, I'd have been toast in the hollow. Dad never tied the knot, but raised us on his own and watched us all start our own clans. But out of the blue, he gave us his saving yesterday and only kept 3,000 dennies for himself, leaving a note that he was heading for the Outer Ring. 3,000 dennies is barely enough to buy a bowl of noodles. Typo from the looks, or I read too fast. You bet. I was freaking out. When I saw that note, I ditched my job, scoured the Outer Ring for him. I was dead set on bringing him back. But now that I've learned about the whole story, bringing him back might not be the best choice. If Dad intends to stay here, I'll find him a cozy spot here so he won't be roughing it. As for Caroline, we'll try and figure out something. Once we go back into the city, she must be a granny by now, if she's still kicking. At this thought, Jason reaches out to his family while searching for the best inn for his father. Talk to Edwin. Caroline. Caroline. Old Demir told me what happened back then. Old Demir? Who's that? Hold up. You mean Vlad? The pesky guy who used to pilfer from me every day? Can't believe he's still alive and kicking. So what about Caroline? He must know where she is, right? You told Jason what you heard about Caroline from old Demir? I see old Demir said it like that. She's waiting for me. Blame me? Don't be fooled by my age. My mind is quite clear. I know very well that I wasn't deceived by anyone. I'm the one doing the deceiving. Back in the day, I promised her that I'd tie the knot with her once I went out of the hollow. And she was 23 back then, but when I ventured in the hollow, I ran all sorts of unexpected problems. By the time I could move freely again, I was already sporting wrinkles. Well, that's water under the bridge now. Now that the kids I rescued from the hollow have grown up, I've honored my late buddy's final wish. It's time for me to check off my bucket list. In my final days, I'm staying here, turning those tumbleweeds red. Wherever Caroline is, married or not, I owe her an apology. Good chat. As the old man spills his heart out, he picks up a tumbleweed from the ground and ties a red thread to it. What's with this red thread? When I bade farewell to Caroline back then, she told me that whenever she missed me, she'd tie a red thread on a tumbleweed. That way, no matter where I roamed in the hollow, her thoughts would drift my way on the breeze. Now it's my turn. I'm going to tie the red threads on all the tumbleweeds out here. One day she'll know it. Sure thing. Wanna tie one if you're missing someone too. Heck is a tumbleweed. Tie a... the tumbleweed lies there still, waiting for its next wandering journey. The tumbleweed clings to the heartfelt crimson thread, ready to roam any place beyond one's sight. Thank you on behalf of the tumbleweed. And that's also how you get more of the stuff. There we go. Stevia, whoa, did you take these yourself? You've got some serious photo skills. Thank you so much. There we go.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have another great day.
Okay.
Cheesetopia is open for business. Let's try to have...
Okay. Okay, 2. Is that 1 out of 2 and 5? Wait, no. Okay. Okay, this needs 3 green. I need to relocate it. Okay. 1 green's easy, that's why I'm like, yep. And then there you go.
Let's try to have a
Okay. Uh... Okay. There we go. Finally. It's almost closing time for Cheesetopia. Running a video store and now also managing an outer ring restaurant seems Bathan's business operations list is about to get even long. Please, Hoyo. Leaving commissions from Blazewood unattended. Many. Occur them when I have time. I'm gonna call it for now. Oh, that's more just... Oh, jeez. Okay. Bar. Okay. I'm gonna quick leave the game. And take a peek at... Hey there. It's taking a peek at users in chat. Oh yeah, I need to select the game to leave it. Because I clicked off. I said if I had viewers, I might raid Astral earlier. You mind I do that? If you'll stick around for a little bit? Just playing a horror game, so I'm gonna probably raid and run, obviously. Okay. She's playing... Okay, it's a level in VR chat from the looks of it. Actually, before I fully hit the right button, I gotta take a peek. It's not free. I've done that before. The plus sign, okay.